What's up, guys? I'm Garf. Yeah, I know. My intro's just so great, isn't it? Just kidding. Alright, so today I have another UU Wi-Fi battle for you guys. And yeah, let's get into the battle. Actually, I'm gonna cut out the black screen, so I'll be back when the battle's actually starting. Isn't it nice to not have to go through that? I know, you're welcome. Just kidding. Anyways, he's gonna start out with his Hydreigon, and I am going to start out with my Sharpedo. So here is obviously not a favorable matchup for me. I'm gonna go ahead and switch out. I probably should have gone for the Protect here to see what he's gonna go for. I was predicting the Draco Meteor or something, so I'm gonna switch out into my specially defensive Amoonguss because that's the only thing I have on my team that can take a hit, really. Take a hit from Hydreigon, because Hydreigon is a threat. I still think it belongs in UU, though, unlike Florges. Florges should not be in UU, but I've already mentioned that. So, anyways, he's going to go ahead and switch out into his Victini, and I'm going to switch out because I do not want to die here. That's definitely not what I'm up for, and I'm going to switch out into my Typhlosion because I want to be able to take any hit that I can. He's going to go for the U-turn, which is great, because that means I'm not going to take very much damage. It's going to end up doing about 20 damage, which is fine. I'm cool with that. If he'd gone for a V-Create, it would have done probably like half, especially if it's Bandit. I think it ends up being Scarf, though. So now he's going to switch into his Kingdra. I do not want to mess with that because I don't have very many attacks to hit this thing. Typhlosion, although having great special attack and speed, does not have great other stats. I'm going to go ahead and predict that he is the physical attacking set, so I'm going to switch into my defensive, Glaceon, and he's gonna switch out because he is scared. Maybe he thought this thing gets freeze dried, not quite sure about that. He's gonna switch into his Scrafty, and Scrafty is honestly so scary. I'm gonna go for the Protect right here because I predicted him to go for the high jump kick. He goes for the Dragon Dance here, and right there I figure out that he does not carry high jump kick because generally if you are running a Scrafty with Dragon Dance, they don't carry high jump kick. So yeah. He's going to go for another Dragon Dance. I was hoping he'd do that because now I can get off of the Toxic this turn, which is very helpful because without this Toxic, I'm pretty sure we would have ended up just getting swept by Scrafty. And that's not really what I'm about. So, he's going to get poisoned, which is very nice here. He's going to be getting racked up damage every turn, which is what we want. It is very favorable. So, he's going to go for the Drain Punch, and that's not going to do as much as you'd think. It doesn't end up killing me. I mean, I am physically defensive, and I do have base 110, but even so, it's super effective, and this Scrafty's at +2. That's the equivalent of taking a 4 times effective hit, which is ridiculous. I go for the Ice Beam. It's not going to do too much. The whole point of taking the Ice Beam was not, or of using Ice Beam, was not so much to kill him as to get any damage off possible. So here, he's going to make a very good prediction, and he's going to predict me to go for the Protect, seeing as I've already gone for it before, and he's going to go for another Dragon Dance, which is a very, very good play. As I go for the Protect, like I said, he goes for another Dragon Dance. So, here, I'm pretty sure he ends up predicting me to, or he ends up switching out because the toxic damage has ended up racking up too much for his liking, which is perfectly understandable. Although at this point it's already toxic and less than half, so that's not what I would have done personally. So, okay, I'm gonna let the battle catch up right here because I'm quite a bit too far ahead. So he's gonna go for the Drain. Oh, sorry, he goes for the Drain Punch. I mistook that. Anyways, so he's gonna go ahead and knock me out. He's not gonna get that much HP recovery back because I only had 46 HP left, and he only gets half that. So yeah. 23 HP, not very much. Okay, so he's going to get his Moxie boost. That really doesn't matter at this point because I can always go into my Fletchinder and just go for a priority acrobatics. So, not the greatest situation for him. So, like I said, I'm going to go out into my priority acrobatics. He's going to switch out here. Not the best play in my opinion. He should have just sacked it off, but I guess if you can save it, why not? He's going to go out and switch out into his Electivire, and I'm going to go for the acrobatics, like I said. This does end up popping his air balloon, which is very nice. So, he's going to get his air balloon popped, and here I'm going to switch out. I wasn't sure if I'd be faster if he's speed invested or not. Generally, I think I run HP, because that's what I run on mine, but speed investment is not ridiculous by any means. He goes for the Thunder Punch, as I switch out into my Electros, because Electros carries, of course, the Acid Spray. So, he's going to do quite a bit of work, actually, here. He goes for the Fire Punch now, seeing his Thunder Punch is resisted, as I go for the Acid Spray. Not to get off really damage here, but the point of that was so I'd lower his special defense, and now I can finish him off with the Flamethrower he goes for another Fire Punch. This turn I go for a Rest. Next turn I go for Flamethrower. Keep on getting myself mistaken. Yeah. So, we're going to get the Resto Chesto combo, because I figured I could live one more, and then I would get down to the point where I could go for a Rest, be back up at full health. So, he's going to go for Fire Punch, And wait for it. I'm gonna go for flamethrower. Like I said, I know, so hard to guess considering I told you. Anyway, so that's gonna kill his Electivire, not surprisingly, because I just lowered his special defense 2 stages. Now he's gonna go out and do his Scrafty, and here I figured I could either. Oh wait, no, sorry. Good job, self. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to switch out into my Fletchinder because I know if he goes for knockoff, I don't have an item, so I'm not worried about that. That would have killed if I had an item, I believe. Actually, it might be times 1.5 when you have an item. I'm not entirely sure how knockoff works. I should probably look that up afterwards. Anyways, I'm going to go into Fletchinder because I figured I could take any hit as well as if he went for Dragon Dance, then he'd die. So, now I'm going to go for the Acrobatics. He's going to make the play I thought he should have made earlier, and he's going to go for the... he's just going to sack it off, is what I meant to say, which is nice. So now he's going to go out into his High Dragon, and he's going to obviously stay in. I don't know what I was trying to go for there. I'm going to go for the Acrobatics here, because this thing has already done its job killing his Scrafty, as well as it can't do too much more, and I can't switch out safely into anything, even on the Draco Meteor, because that would probably end up killing my Amoonguss, if not doing a ton of damage, despite what I said earlier in the battle. Anyways, now I'm going to switch out into my Typhlosion, and I'm going to go for the Focus Blast, praying I hit, and I do hit. Actually, I don't pray. Whatever. You get the idea. So, yeah. We're going to go ahead and kill this High Dragon. And now, he's going to switch out into his final Pokemon, Crawdaunt, or maybe not his final, I'm not entirely sure. One of his last Pokemon, regardless, Crawdaunt. He's going to predict me to switch out, and he goes for the Crab Hammer. We both end up missing, which is fine, but it sucks, because I would have loved to get damage off on this Crawdaunt. Well, actually, I probably would have killed. You get the point, anyways. So, now, I'm going to go out into my Amoonguss, and I'm going to, I figured, right here, I can take one hit. Right, he gets the crit, and I'm 100% sure that mattered. I haven't actually done a calc, but I just know it did, because I know I can take one hit, even from a Crawdaunt. So, now I'm going to go out into my this thing, my freaking Electros, that's what it's called, couldn't remember his name there, and I'm going to live the knockoff and go for the Thunderbolt. I'm not entirely sure if he's banded or not, probably, considering he has a Dragon Dance Scrafty, but who knows. So, now he's going to go into his Victini, he's going to go for a U-turn here, and that will obviously kill, because I was at 31 HP, and I'm not, like, fully defense invested, so, yeah. He's going to go ahead and switch out, obviously. He does get the, I get the negative priority switching, which means I can react to whatever he's going to go out into. He goes out into his Kingdra, and I'm like, okay, so if I go for a Protect here, follow my logic, if I go for a Protect here, then I can go ahead and outspeed him this turn, or get up any speed for his Victini in case he wants to switch out, as well as I can see what he's going to go for. Now I'm going to go for the Crunch, and it does do over half, which is fantastic, and wait for it, the best thing happens right here. He's gonna miss the Draco Meteor, some return hacks for his knockoff getting a crit, and now I'm gonna go for another Crunch, and that will kill the Kingdra, which secures my victory, because even if it is a Scarfed Victini, we still end up outspeeding it with 2 speed boosts, and I believe now 3? Yeah, now 3, so no matter what, we would have outsped at this point, which, if you can't tell, is the end result of the battle. We win, so yay. So that's gonna be the end of the battle, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like down below. See you next time. Wait. Bye. I wanted to wait for the end of that, so anyways, bye.